Welcome to GTFO Girl, my video blog of me going to the Netherlands. And I'm Lauren, I'm your host, ta-da! So we've had a lot of development since the last video that I made. I believe I mentioned last time that with the apartment I had to find a realtor. So I secured a realtor for finding me an apartment. So that's gone pretty well so far. So the process of that, I paid the realtor a 500 euro deposit, and the total cost is going to be the cost of rent for 1 month. So whatever they find me, that's what I pay them for their fees. And that's the $500 was a payment toward that. Anyway, so my realtor has found several great apartments. The first one, we were looking in Utrecht specifically because that's where I planned on living. And not a lot of stuff available there in the price range I was looking for, because it's a popular area to live in. So my realtor lives in Hilversum. Her name is Darian, and she said that Hilversum is pretty awesome. She loves it. She found the best apartment. So it was like 1350 euro a month, and right in city center. There was a little cafe and stuff right outside. It was an old building, and the apartment was on the top floor up some really narrow stairs. And it was one big living room kitchen area with a gorgeous kitchen, some stained glass windows, as well as like just tons and tons of bright light windows. The bedroom was really cute. It had tilted ceilings with some beams, a great updated bathroom, and even space for a washer and dryer. So not a huge apartment, but the price was perfect. The location was amazing. It was half a block away from a train station. This was it. So I said, I want to make an offer on this place. And she said, okay, well, how much more do you want to go over asking price? Oh, didn't realize that was the thing, but I guess that makes sense because the housing market is so competitive. So we went in with 50 euro over asking price, and we offered to pay the entire year up front, in addition to paying 3 months deposit instead of just 2 months deposit like it was asking. We also offered to do a deep clean immediately after move out, so that could run me between like 400 and 500 euro. So pretty sweet offer. The realtor felt really good about it. She said this is a strong offer. Guess what? I didn't get selected. So back to the drawing board. So we started looking in all other places. She sent me several options. A lot of them didn't want pets. So that was kind of sad because obviously Neville he's coming with me. You've probably seen him walking around. I am at my mom's house right now because house sitting for her. So watching her cat and dog as well as my 2 cats are here. But anyway, so a colleague of hers, of my realtor's, sent her a video of an apartment that was in Den Haag, also known as The Hague in English. So I had not really looked at The Hague much at all. It is a pretty big city. I think it's like the 2nd or 3rd largest city in the Netherlands outside of Amsterdam. And it is the big House of Parliament. Their House of Representatives is there. The king lives there and the royal family. They have several residences there. And it's not somewhere that I had really considered, but we took a look at this apartment. It was quite pricey. Neville's coming to visit you. So it was quite pricey, and I wasn't sure about offering on it because it was gonna pretty much take my entire savings account if we were gonna pay the year up front. They also didn't normally allow pets, but they did say that they would be okay with Neville. So we did put in an offer on it, and I was kind of hesitant, thinking, probably not gonna get it. Okay, cat butt out of my face now. So we put in an offer for it, and they accepted it. So surprise on that. So they accepted my offer for the full price, which was 1,825 euro. And that includes gas, water, and electric. It does not include internet. Neville really wants to be a part of this video. So anyway, the 1,825 euro includes gas, water, and electric. Does not include internet, so that will be an additional cost for me. However, this apartment is really, really gorgeous. It's in the top of the city center for Den Haag, and it's very close, within biking distance to so many things, including train stations, museums, parks. There are tons of parks. I heard the statistic online that Den Haag has more trees than it does residents, so that's pretty cool. There are not a ton of canals in Den Haag, but there's one that kind of goes around the edge of the city, and it's a really gorgeous town, and I'm actually very excited now. I was a little shell shocked with the price of the apartment because it is like budget busting. And as I have been doing the process of getting my lease agreement out and everything, I did learn several fun things about the rental market in the Netherlands. So not only is it competitive, but also landlords have a lot more say in things because they have such little power when it comes to kicking tenants out. So as far as maintenance goes, I am solely responsible for the maintenance. If a toilet clogs, I fix it. If something breaks or dings, or any like regular maintenance that you would think of, like, oh, I'm in an apartment, the maintenance will come fix that. Like, nope, that's me. The only thing that the landlord will fix are major things like pipes breaking or something like that, which hopefully doesn't happen. But I'm responsible for making the apartment absolutely pristine when I move out. So I'm responsible for floor care, making sure all the walls are painted correctly, any holes are filled. Like, it has to be spotless when I leave, and just like it was when I moved in. So that's new. And then in reading the lease agreement, I also am responsible for the taxes, like the property taxes. So that includes stuff like the sewer, the canal care, street care, stuff like that. So an estimate that I got from my realtor, Darian, was about 430 euro a year. So spread out over a year, that's not too bad. I don't know if I'll pay that all up front or if that's going to be paid over the 12 months. I'm not really sure how that gets paid. We'll get that figured out. Another snag we ran into was the owner of the apartment complex does not want businesses run out of the apartment. Well, I'll be going on the DAFT visa, and my business has to be registered somewhere, so it will be registered in my apartment. Even though I'm not like running a business out of my apartment, my business registry will be there. So I'm not going to have things like clients coming to my facility or my building, or I'm not going to have things like selling products out of the building. It's all going to be online. So my realtor has messaged the leaser and said, hey, this is the stipulations of stuff, so can we work this out? Can we adjust the lease for this purpose? So to be determined on that. Once we agree on everything, then I will pay a $500 deposit to the owner, and then they will send me the lease via DocuSign. I'll sign it and then pay everything up front, and then I move in. So the great thing with this is I canceled my Airbnb for the week of Thanksgiving because that was in Utrecht, and I don't really need to be in Utrecht now, and I have a place to stay. So I will be moving into my apartment on the 22nd of November when I fly over there, and I'll have a suitcase, probably a backpack and a carry-on, and that's it. So I'll have to order an air mattress and maybe some sheets or something, and bring a blanket with me for the first night that I'm there. And then I'll spend the rest of the week getting furniture, maybe going to IKEA and ordering some stuff for delivery. So wish me luck. I will update you guys even more once we get more information. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends. I've also told my supervisor at work, and it's now like out at work, that I'm leaving, so I will be publishing stuff on my Facebook page and my Instagram as well. Have a great day.